I'd like to welcome you back inside of Lander Middle School, home of the Sabres. It's time for freshman girls basketball. We got a half game on tap for you here as the Lander Lady Tigers take on the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats. Like I said, a half game. It'll go 2 quarters and then done. So a lot of stuff at stake here to start out this contest. The Lander Valley Tigers crushed the Thermopolis JV girls team up at the auxiliary gym earlier this morning. So let's see if the freshmen can do that same thing here. And we are up and away as Lander will win the tip-off. They'll go near side. Ball is loose and taken away. Trying to get the rosters here for you. And Lander with it here. This is Tigers still with control of it. This is a foul. It's up and 2 shots coming up as Kaysen Nipper was the one fouled on the play. She will head to the line. At least I pray that's how you pronounce her name. Shot coming up here for Lander. Nipper's first shot is up and good. Shots up and good. Both shots fall. And here comes Lander. Shot is up and it's in for the Bobcats. Didn't quite catch who got the score. I apologize. Nipper looking to the near side. Goes up to the far wing. And whistle down there on the floor. It'll go back to the Bobcats. Pass the Sabretooth. They'll pass left side. This is Thermopolis with possession here. Ball is loose. Picked up. She'll take the jumper for 3. It's up and it's no good. And rebounded by the Lady Tigers. Shots up. It'll be taken back by the Bobcats. Jump stop. Shot is up by Farrell. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Nipper. Far side. Number 25's got it. That's Sam French. Far side. Back to French. She'll go up on the left side. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Cameron Farrell. Check that. Logan Farrell. Or Sky Griffin, actually. I am so sorry about that. Ball is loose. Griffin loses control of it. It'll go out of bounds and back to the Tigers as Paige Jones, I think Paige Jones tried to chase it. Ann Allen tried to chase it out. Nippert passes it back up to the wing. Now back up top. She's got a foot inside the arc. Gets it up underneath. Dribbles left side, shot is up, and it's a foul. 2 shots coming up here for the Tigers. We got the clock caught up now on our scoring graphics. 25 taking the shots here. That's Sam French, the freshman. What else would she be? Shots up. French's first shot is no good. And we got a substitute coming in for the Bobcats. Looks like Bella Hubley coming into the game. Shots up. Second, it's up and good for Sam French. So 3-2 here. It looks like according to the scoreboard. Could have sworn it was 5-2. Kicks it back. 11's got it. That is Simon. She'll pass it left side. Avery Peters, and it will be taken away. Here comes Dukes down the right side. Shot is up, and it's in. 4 on the board for Thermopolis as they take the lead. Number 30, Kason Nipper. Right side to Avery Peters. And a whistle. And Lander will take the inbound here. Nipper going to the near sideline. And here comes number 22, Avery Peters. Peters going near side, guarded by Sky Griffin. And it's stolen away. Here comes Jones with it down the left side. Remember, this freshman team, or I guess the JV team, is fresh off of a loss. So they're trying to, get some sort of redemption. Shot is up and it's no good by Dukes. Shot's up and a foul. Also keep in mind, this girls team also lost to Wyoming Indian last night in that freshman game, so they are looking for revenge times 2. Taking the shots for the Bobcats will be Sky Griffin. Shot is up and it is good. Splash! Griffin going to have a second chance here. Shot is up, and we got a lane violation on Lander. Shot is up and good, and it will count as well. So she'll get a 3-point opportunity here. Oh, check that, she won't. I thought she would. And a hard fall to the floor for Nipper. Here comes number 3 up on the right side. No good. Rebounded by Sky Griffin. And it's punched out by a Tiger. I think it'll stay with... Nope, it will stay with the Bobcats. Punched out by one of the Lander players. It'll stay with Thermopolis. And we got subs coming onto the floor. 10 and 20. So that is Sierra Spang and Miriam Johnson. And this one is taken away. And a whistle. It'll go back to Thermopolis. 4:10 on the board here in Lander. Keep in mind, a half game here for these girls, so they're going to be playing twice as hard here. It's taken away. Here comes the Tigers down the left side. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Sky Griffin. And Allen with it on the far side up near the scorers table. She'll pass it right side. Shots up, and it's no good. On the shot by Bella Hubley. Near side and a whistle. 3:48 to go here in this first quarter. 6-3 here on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. And we have a timeout called down there on the bench. So let's see what it's for. I think it might be a Lander timeout. So let's see if they're gonna motion it to the bench. I guess they're not. We'll be right back. Welcome you back off of the Tiger timeout. A 6-3 coming up later tonight. We got varsity action for you as the boys and girls varsity teams for Thermopolis will play their first games of the season. And we are back underway. They'll move up top. Number 30, Kason Nipper. Shot is up for 3. It's up and in. And a 3 for the Lander Valley Tigers. And Allen off the right side, no good. It's rebounded here by Miriam Johnson, and it will go out of bounds. Tigers will have possession here. They'll pass it in. This is Nipper with it. They'll go far side. Passing it in. And we got a whistle down there on the floor, and a bit of a hard fall for number 21, Hannah Ward. Saw a little bit of her in the JV game this morning. We've got whistles here. Oh, foul number 5. This is actually going to end up going to, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, that's going to be Thermopolis free throws because of the bonus. Lander is going to get their 5th foul here. So free throw, what? Or not. So I don't know. A lot of confusion there, a lot of miscommunication between the referees. Shot is up, and it's in for the Bobcats for 2. Going on to the right wing here. Here comes number 22, Avery Peters, and now gets it up to Nipper. And Allen with it. Far side. Here come the Bobcats. Jump stop, and it's going to be no points there. Shots up and a foul. And it will also end up scoring a basket, I think. Yep, there we go. So an and one opportunity for the Bobcats. 10-6. Free throws coming up for Hannah, or free throw, singular, coming up for Hannah Ward. Not clear who the foul was committed by. Shots up for Ward. It's up and no good. And it's going to be Thermopolis ball off the free throw there. 10-6, 2:35 to go in the first half, quote unquote. They'll give it back. Shots up for 3. It's up and it's no good. The shot's worth matches the jersey number there. And here she comes again off the left side. It's up and it's in for Paige Jones. Underneath. Gives it in to Paige Jones and off the steal, and it's going to come back the other way. 12-6. Girls on top. And a big slip there. She'll try to come through in transition. And Dukes getting super aggressive down there. Amuria Dukes. Shot is up and it's no good for Ann Allen, and a foul. 1:52 on the board here in Lander. And it's another foul for Lander. Their 3rd foul of the game. Shots up for Allen. It's up and in. Got a substitute coming onto the floor for the Tigers. Number 11 coming on. That is Jenna Simon. Coming off the floor is number 25, Sam French. Second shot coming up for Ann Allen. Shots up. And a line violation there, it looks like, on Thermopolis, so they will not get that free throw there. Tigers get this one back. Bringing it down is Kaysen Nipper, playing at the point guard position for the Tigers. And she'll have a chance here. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Paige Jones. She'll give it off to Allen. She'll go to the far side. Gives it up now to Sky Griffin. She'll go right side. It's up in a foul on the Tigers. And it looks like that might be their fourth or their fifth. It's their fifth foul here. So both teams are in the bonus for the remainder of the first quarter. And 13-6. Once again, Sky Griffin taking the free throws here. Shot is up, and it is good. Buried that one off the backboard. Yeah, that's what it was made for. And it looks like Dukes and Ward coming off the floor for the Bobcats. Shots up, no good. And they'll get the offensive rebound, and this is miles better than the JV game for the Bobcats. Makes me wonder how the freshman season's going to go in once they get into 2A play. Or not really even 2A, but like, you know what I meant. Next time you'll see these freshmen will be in Buffalo. They head up to Buffalo on Tuesday, take on the Bison. We'll try to be up there in Buffalo. Ball is loose, and it is out of bounds. I think it'll go back to the Bobcats. That's the direction they pointed in. 14-6. 75 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Really entertaining game so far here from Lander Middle School. Formerly were also the Tigers when I was in middle school, but now they're the Sabres. Found that out when we came up here for the 8th grade middle school girls. Shot is up, and it is good for number 22, Avery Peters. Tigers still not out of double digit, or still not out of single digits quite yet on the scoreboard. Football score here in Lander. Shots up, and she drains both of them. Avery Peters. Here comes Ann Allen. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded there on the left end. It's up and no good either. This thing is so finicky. Like one touch of the microphone, and it kind of just breaks it. But we're back underway here. Shot is up, and it's no good for the Tigers. Bringing it down is Bella Hubley. Played in the JV game this morning. She'll drive right side, jump stop from the elbow. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded, Hubley on the rebound. It's up and it's in. What a shot by the Bobcats. 30 seconds to go. Comes to a stop, looking to kick it out any way she can. And here she comes. Up the middle, shots up and it's in. Elizabeth Grabowskas. I think I pronounced that right, Grabowskas. Sounds like one of those Lithuanian names, but whistle down there on the floor as they will stop with 1.8 seconds left on the clock. Got subs coming on as Amuria Dukes is going to come back onto the floor for the Bobcats. Going to try and get this one ended here, and that is going to end without a last-second shot. I thought she was going to try to go for a full-court shot there, but 16-10, the Bobcats on top at the end of one. Technically halfway through this game because this is a half game. We'll be right back from inside of Lander Valley Middle School in just a moment. It is 16-10 on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. We'll be back for freshman girls basketball in just a moment. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Lander Middle School in Lander, Wyoming. 8 more minutes to go in this game, and it's been an entertaining one. Bobcats on top 16-10, looking to grab the first win of the day for any of these teams. Both JV teams lost. Freshman boys just lost to Riverton, and freshman girls are the only team that has gotten any sort of success so far in today's tournament. And it's kind of weird though, because they lost to Wyoming Indian last night by about 20 points. Back underway for the start of the second quarter. And a whistle down there on the floor, 7:57 to go. Freshman girls looking for their first win of the season. It could come against Lander. And this one's swatted away. Here comes Jones down the left side. Shots up and no good. And they did not start the clock over there on the scoreboard. So shots up and it's in. Bobcats with 2. I didn't catch who got the basket. 7:56 to go. Clock still frozen somehow. And they're going to stop it here for the clock. And they remembered to start it this time, and it's going to be tipped out there by, looks like they're going to still keep this clock going. Throws it in. Shot is up for 3. It's up and no good. Rebounded by the Air. 7:44. These guys are just throwing me off with this clock thing. Paige Jones. I think we saw her a little bit in that freshman game. That JV game. They'll throw it on over to Sky Griffin for 3. It's up and it's no good. Out of bounds. .7:28 to go here in this quarter, or in this game rather. Freshman boys basketball against Lander coming up right after this. They'll throw it inside. It's tipped and stolen away by Sky Griffin. Down the left side, bounce pass. Shot is up and it's no good. We're going to get this one started once again. Near side, and it is stolen away. Ann Allen, bounce pass up to Amiria Dukes. Shot is up, and it is going to be a foul here. It'll go back to Lander. So it looks like a violation there on the Bobcats. We'll send it back to the Tigers. 18-10, Bobcats on top here at LMS. Far side, tries to turn around, but she'll sling it on over to the right wing. Tipped out by Amuria Dukes. 18-10 on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. 6:44 to go. Back underway, and they'll try to keep it in bounds. Lander with possession. Far side, they'll get it taken away. Amuria Dukes, great steal there. Kind of reminds me of Paisley Logan a little bit. On the elbow, floats it in, shot is up, and it is good. Bobcats continue to dominate here in this freshman girls game. .130 here in Lander. Been a full day of basketball so far. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by number 2, Ann Allen. Allen stops. She'll get inside. Hannah Ward back to Allen. Shot is up and it is good. Ann Allen. She impressed me a little bit in the JV game and in the freshman game against Wyoming Indian last night. Can't wait to see what she does at the varsity level in a couple of years. Shots up, she'll sling it on over. This one taken away by Sky Griffin. And here comes Paige Jones. She'll move to the left side. She's going to get over there near the nose of the Sabertooth there. Sky Griffin with it on the wing. Griffin slings it over to the left side. That is Amelia Dukes with it. And out of bounds, out toward the bench. 5:15 to go in this game. After this, we got 3 more full games for you here on Two Basin Sports Network. Freshman boys, varsity girls, and varsity boys. We'll have 2 of those games up from the field house at Lander Valley High School. Far side. Steps out, looking to pass to the right side. And the ball is loose. She's got it in the backcourt. Peace and quiet, finally. But a mass exodus here. So we apologize for some of the background movement. Some kids getting back to their classes here. We'll go out of bounds here. Still 4:58 to go. Got subs here for Thermopolis, 20, 14, 10. That is Miriam Johnson, Bella Hubley, and Sierra Spang coming onto the floor here for the Bobcats. We're back underway. Lander. Nope, she won't take the shot. It's up from the left lane, and it's taken away. Bella Hubley. Whistle, 4:48 to go. And there's an entire section of grandstands completely filled out. Meanwhile, I am now the only one over here on this side of the bleachers. Unless more Lander students fill in. They'll dish it inside, and here comes Lander here off the left side. Shot is up, and it is no good. And another foul coming up. Still 22-10 on your Canyon Concrete scoreboard. This game brought to you by Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, based out of Thermopolis. For all your power tool needs and paint, whatever you need, Thermopolis Hardware's got you covered. An 11-point game here in Lander. 4:40 to go. Shots up, and it is no good. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I started the timer when I meant to when I meant to change the scoreboard. Shots up, it's no good. Rebounded there by Dukes. It's up and in. 2 on the board for Amelia Dukes. Her brothers Dell and Armani playing on the varsity team this year. Shot is up and it's no good. And it's out of bounds. 4:04 to go here in this game. And a timeout has been called by Lander, so we will take a quick breather as the Tigers will use their their second timeout. So 4:04 to go, 24-11 here on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. The Thermopolis Bobcats leading here in Lander. We'll be right back. You are watching freshman girls basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to remind you today's game is brought to you by Canyon Concrete Sand and Gravel out of Thermopolis. For all your paving needs, call Concrete Sand and Gravel. You can find them at 101 Amaretti Street in Thermopolis or by calling 307-864-3500. Canyon Concrete Sand and Gravel is a proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network and the future of the Bobcats. And it's an interception here by the Bobcats. 1 second as we are trying to get this pulled back up for you. Bobcats, it's taken away. Here come the Tigers. They are trapped inside the neutral area here, and they're going to go up near side. With it now is number 30, Kyson Nipper, and it'll be taken away, ripped out by the Bobcats. And this has been an awesome game to watch, and Amiria Duke's shot is up and it's no good. 3 minutes to go here in this game. Down the right side, shots up, and it is a traveling violation on Dukes. Got busted for that in the JV game. Or wait, was it the JV game or last night's freshman game? I actually can't remember. Back underway, either case. It's taken away here by the Bobcats. Duke slings it on over. It's taken away by the Tigers. Coming down the right side, stops, shot is up, and it's a foul. 2:40 to go. Lander taking some shots here. Shot is up, and it's good for the Tigers. Their first basket made out of this free throw cycle. Got a sub here coming on. Miriam Johnson head to the bench while Hannah Ward heads up to that first rebounding slot. Her and Sky Griffin will be on the rebound here off this release. Shots up and it's in. 24-13 here in Lander. Shot is up by Dukes. It's up and no good. Kind of looked like she kind of strained for that one. Got her up with her left hand there. We'll sling it on over. Mid-range shot is up. It's off the iron and it's out of bounds as by rule. Bobcats will pass it in here. 2:20 to go. Shot is up by Dukes. It's up and no good, and it's out of bounds. 2:11 to go here in this game. You are watching freshman girls basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. And they'll bounce it inside, and this one is taken away by the Tigers. 2-minute warning here in this girls freshman game. They'll pass it up underneath. Shot is up and it's no good. Off the right side of the iron and out of bounds. And we did not see any of the action. We did not see any action down court. We did not catch it. Looks like a three, though, by the Bobcats. Again, we did not see who got it. This one going to be into the hands of Dukes, and they got a foul called down there on the floor. 1:32 left in this game. Time to deliver our Canyon Concrete Player of the Game, and that is going to go to, I honestly think Ann Allen deserves some props for what she's done today. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded here by the Tigers. They'll come down the far side of the floor. Passing to the right side, a little bit of a volleyball type physics there. Bobcats on the rebound. Just over a minute to go in this freshman girls game. And whistle. And it looks like a timeout has been called. And it is a Bobcat timeout, so they'll use their first timeout of the ball game. And we will take a quick break. We'll step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Two Basin Sports Network. It's freshman girls basketball here from Lander. 27-13 on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. welcome you back inside of Lander Middle School here in Lander, Wyoming. Packed crowd. Lander Middle School students here attending the game, cheering on their Tigers here in this invitational tournament. Shot is up from the right side. It's up and it's in. And here come the Tigers again, trying to get something started here in these last couple of seconds, I guess. 45 seconds left on the board. They'll pass left side. This is Lander with the ball and taken away by Sky Griffin. It's going to be up in the air, still anyone's ball. And a whistle down there on the floor with 31 seconds to go. Coming up after this, boys freshman action as the Bobcats take on Riverton, or as they take on Lander, trying to avenge their loss over Riverton. Dukes passing it back underneath to Hannah Ward. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded though by Ann Allen. And a whistle down there on the floor. We'll stop it at 24 seconds. Far side and a whistle. Looks like they saw a foul down there on Thermopolis. So this will be free throws coming up here for the Lander Valley Tigers. 29-13 the score here. Shots up and no good. Second shot coming up here for Lander Valley. Shots up, no good there. 15 seconds. They'll dump it off left wing. Back up top here to Paige Jones. They'll pass right side to Griffin. 4, 3, 2, 1. And Dukes can't get a final shot off, and that will conclude the game. Remember, only a half game for this girls freshman contest, and they will walk away with their first win of the season. Freshman team now 1-1, but who's counting? A loss over Wyoming Indian last night, and now a win over Lander. And now coming up the freshman boys, also sitting at 1-1 with a win over Wyoming Indian and a loss over Riverton just at about half an hour ago. And they will be taking on Lander here in just a couple of moments. So we'll step aside. Just a friendly reminder to our fans. Final score, 29-13 Thermopolis here on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. Just a friendly reminder to drive home safe, and please do not pet the buffalo. We'll see you back here at Lander Middle School for the start of the boys freshman contest here from the Lander Invite. Another thing, too, we'd also like to thank our sponsors, Canyon Concrete, Sand and Gravel, Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, and Owsley Club Lambs and Feed for their continued support of Bobcat basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Now I'll leave. We'll see you back here for the freshman boys in just about 10 minutes or so.